Okay, here we are with episode 7 now. Continue on. Daylight now, because I slept in last episode. This one's going to ring in at about 9.5 minutes or so, just because I got to a spot where I couldn't really, or didn't really want to do anything else, or I had something else going on. Moving some stuff out of the way here. Remember what I was doing in this episode. Oh yes, looks like I might be... I think I actually started creating some of my storefronts in this one. It's not in this one, it's in the next one. I'm trying to remember. I should probably preview my videos before I start voicing it. Might make more sense, but at least you get some spontaneity here. Here I noticed this cow actually knocked one of these things over, and I was like, why can't I physically delete them? So, fine, I'll just delete them the old, the PC way, I guess you want to call it. And it's funny because you can only click the base. Even if the top of it is in a completely different section, you actually have to find the base up to get rid of it. Which I found interesting because you, the sole survivor, I guess that's what they call it, can't actually knock them down, move them. I guess you could probably hit them with a turret and probably knock them over. Regardless of the fact, I decide I want to get rid of them. Just got tired of seeing them sitting there not doing anything. There, I'm not sure what I disabled, so I quickly re-enabled. Because it's hard to say if you disable something and you don't know what it was. I guess I just did this one back there. If you disable something, you're not sure what it was, you might want to quickly re-enable it. It could be some weird asset that you don't want to be gone. It happened once when I was at... I think the rain is coming. I was at, Croup Manor. And if you've ever been in Croup Manor, on the second floor, walking towards the back of the house from the stairwell, there is a mist or a smoke asset in that building or in that house, and accidentally highlighted it once because I was trying to highlight something else, and I actually disabled it, and I was like, what the heck did I just disable? Because nothing happened that I could see at the particular time. So I clicked like a speaker, I quickly re-enabled it, and I realized the smoke, I noticed some smoke appear. I was like, I had no idea you can physically select this smoke asset and delete it. I guess what I thought was rain was the water purifiers, because in one of my episodes it does begin to rain and I switch it out. No, it is this one. Okay, I thought I was right on that one. Like, it doesn't really look cloudy, but I can hear it coming. Yep, it's some rain. Since I was working outside in this very specific spot, I didn't feel like dealing with that, so I clicked away. And that is an outfit that I recently downloaded, I was trying out. It's supposed to be kind of like Toxic Raider is what it's called. I don't know what the heck that was doing there. Might have been from a raid that happened. Either some raiders or some of them just spawned right inside. It's one of the reasons why you still want to keep turrets on the inside of your settlements. At least I believe so. Sometimes raiders or other enemies will just appear inside of your settlement, not always outside the walls. Something to take into account. Now that we were talking about Croup Manor, that's one of the areas where I've noticed it happen. I'm not sure what causes it, but a feral ghoul will spawn right near the back door, right below the safe room. I don't know why they respawn there, they just do. don't know why I stopped, because now I gotta move her again. Like, move away so I can move it. And as you can see, this is another mod. Might have talked about it in one of my previous episodes. And I have a really tough time with trying to put a roof over this, because in this particular mod, you can get them in 3 different fashions. With it, you know how it has the general sign up above. This is where I fumble continuously, so I've sped this up to not have to make you guys follow along with my stupidity and trying to figure out how to put a roof over this damn thing. I was trying all different kinds of things. I was trying to put planks. I mean, I spent quite a bit of time trying to figure this out. And I eventually, like I do with 2 of my other stores that I put in here, this mod comes with 3 different versions of the level 3 store. One of the versions does not have that little sign up above, specifically so you don't have to worry about doing something like a rug glitch. Because I guess I could have done a rug glitch, but after I had placed it in there, I was like, well, you know, I do have ones that don't have the sign up above it. So I ended up deleting it or scrapping it and put another one down. Here you'll see an example of the different ones that you can use. And here I'm going to speed it up again, because for some stupid reason I'm like, maybe I should put a stone doorway in front. That did not work well. I mean, it would in place, but I just thought it looked dumb. And I didn't want to cover it up, because as you'll see, the store actually comes with decorations of what the store actually sells. And I figured, you know what, this is pointless keeping it here. I didn't like the looks of it, for obvious reasons. I was trying all different kinds of things to try and enclose it. Finally, I was just like, you know what, screw it, deleting it. So I start working on the other ones until I did come up with a decision of how I want to actually fix that one. Because at first I thought I'm going to have the same problem with these. That's when I started to realize, you know what, so stupid. I actually have the different versions, so let's just use them. That's the first level. That's the second level, and then you got the third levels. And notice it doesn't come with a top. And it's kind of cool because you probably don't realize it unless you... I think I showed it in one of the earlier episodes. Maybe it's one of the later ones. It might actually be this one. You can actually just make a store out of a floor mat. The modder threw it in there so in case you just wanted to use like countertops and just have the person behind there without having to have everything above or to the side, you know, like not an actual store, but you wanted them inside of a building just around countertops. You can just put a floor mat back there. See how you can see them there on the left and right in the menu. It's just a floor mat that goes down. It still counts as either a level 2 or a level 3 store, but you don't have to have everything around it, so you can use your own decorations. Yeah, I think at this point I'm like, you know what, this will fix it. But I think I assigned some other settlers to the other stores before I do that. And here I'm walking around trying to find settlers that don't have anything to do. I know I have 1 or 2 of them around, but I figure, you know what, those little, I don't know what else to call those little rectangular boxes. I'm going to actually cut this short because of how I edited the next episode. So I'll see you.